We're back reporting live from the south side of Huntington Pier. It's the couch surfing show. So get out there. We're going to get your clip. It's on. All right, Luke?
Yeah, Luke.
Here we go, Luke. Boom, I like that. So you got to keep guys off.
Yeah, he kept that guy off. Luke.
Nice wrap.
Snap to wrap.
Hey,
inside
there we
combos, runners.
See, length of ride, I like it already. Oh, there we go.
Finish it off. He's making a QS final with those kind of waves. That was what do you do, like 5 turns on that thing?
Who's this?
Luke.
Bang. I like it.
Wrap, snap.
Oh, there we go.
A little extra flair on that second one.
See, I love watching surfing, don't you?
Yeah, that's why we got you here.
Yeah.
Okay, is this Luke again? This guy's a wave magnet. Can't even pot.
Bro.
Straight up into it. Another snap. Fine down the line. Looking for the tail release. To pirouette kick out.
See, I'm
He's
going
feeling
for like,
the pressure of the couch surfing show.
why don't you go out with my
No
board?
way.
And
I'm the host of the show. There goes Luke. Oh! Snapped it right in front of that guy. We got Luke Guinaldo.
That boy
He just flared up Southside HB for us. We're dissecting all your waves. You know what my favorite one was when you slash the coping behind Uncle on that last one.
Oh, yeah. You got the wave on that one.
Yeah.
I let him go.
We got Luke Guinaldo.
Yeah, boys,
He just
what's up?
flared up Southside HB for us. We're dissecting all your waves. You know what my favorite one was when you slash the coping behind Uncle on that last one.
Oh, yeah. He got the wave on that one.
Yeah.
I let him go.
Did you tell guys you're live on the show, so watch out? I got priority.
I kind of just paddled for everything, and I don't know. Everyone
Yeah.
kind of got out of my way.
We were trying to talk to Teddy, but you kept catching so many waves, we had to start talking about you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard out there. Kind of got locked up.
Got cold?
Yeah.
See, maybe you shouldn't have ran out for that pre-session warm-up.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm not sure.
You need that thing? Get toasty.
Oh.
Okay, Luke has come in for Teddy. Teddy's slowly getting ready. So, Luke, tell us about yourself. Give us the cliff notes. How old are you? Where are you from? What's the deal? When did you start surfing? All that good stuff. Let the people know.
Yeah, for sure. I just turned 18. I was born in Huntington Beach. I moved to Costa Rica when I was super young.
Oh, here's your coping slash.
Oh, there it is.
Bang. Oh, Uncle kind of gave you the good section, the slam. It almost helped you out right there.
Yeah, a little bit. So as I was saying, I moved to Costa Rica when I was super young and was raised there, and then moved back here around when I was like 12 years old, and I've been here ever since.
¿Tú hablas español?
Sí.
All right. We're going to have, okay, the rest of the things in Spanish. No, I'm just kidding, because I can't speak that. That's cool. So most of your younger years were spent in Costa Rica. What a life. That must have been fun times.
Yeah, for sure. We lived in the jungle. The population in our town was like, I don't know, like 50, I think.
Wow. How far are the waves?
What do you mean? Like
Were the waves right there?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
were you
were
deep in the jungle?
No, like right down the street. But
okay.
like, it was like tropical jungle.
I was thinking deep like jungle village when you said that. Like you had to hike up 10 miles to get to the waves.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what I feel like a lot of people think when they think of Costa Rica. But no, we lived right on the tropic. It's like kind of like a tropic beach. Like we had monkeys like climbing down to our house every morning and waking us up.
That's an insane. So how old were you when you moved down there?
I was 1.
1. But you're
Yeah.
born here, moved down there at 1.
Yeah.
And then how many years? Is that where you learned to surf in Costa Rica?
Yeah, my dad taught me to surf probably when I was, I don't know, like when I could stand up. He would just like push me and hold my hand kind of while I rode the wave.
Oh, rad dad. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah. Big
Costa
shout out.
Rica, pushing in the waves. And then, so, what were the waves like? Beach break style? What was your local spot there?
Yeah, so I lived in Avianas. My local spot was a little beach break. It's like super mini and there's definitely some good waves. You kind of had to travel. You have to travel like pretty far to find like some like sizable like good waves. But there's, I mean, when the swell comes, it's good. You know, it's warm. It's really warm, so easy to get. I didn't have to.
You didn't have to freeze your butt off like we're doing right now.
Yeah, it wasn't very hard to convince me to surf.
Okay, Teddy's out there.
Yeah, Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy.
Get some.
Local legend hero Teddy Navaro's headed out. He's going to form out. Tom Kern. There he goes. He's on a quad. He's opted for the quad. Do you go quad or you just strictly thruster?
I've actually never even ridden a quad. Ever.
Me neither.
They're gnarly looking. I don't know. I'm scared.
I just go John and Medina ride thrusters, so that's what I'm riding.
Yeah, those guys are gnarly.
Okay, so Costa Rica. When did you move back to Huntington?
I think I moved back about like 6 years ago. About 7.
So when you're like 12?
Yeah.
Around 12?
Yeah.
Did you have all those stickers on your board by then, or did that happen after you came home?
No, actually, they're like, yeah, I pretty much came back to California to like get more exposure and like kind of like start like competing more. Like obviously there's competitions in Costa Rica, but like you're limited to such like a small like group of people, you know. So
you're not in the Mecca like you are here.
Exactly. No, yeah. Shortly after I came here, I met like Brett, and he kind of hooked me up, took me under his wing, and kind of showed me the way.
Oh, so you got the main HB legend giving you tips. So does Brett help coach you and stuff? I see you're on the Hurley team. He's on the Hurley team. Is that how that all works out?
Yeah. So Brett's definitely plays a huge factor in almost every surfer that comes out of Huntington Beach. He's kind of like the overlooking father. He like really just like, I don't know, just helps everyone. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone like you can feel his presence when he's out in the water. He's like the guy, you know.
He's the main HB guy. Brett has
Exactly.
always been very nice to me as well.
Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, that was quick.
Noah went to Indo with Brett, Lakey Peak.
Yeah.
Noah's
no
got
way.
some gnarly clips of Brett just taking off under the lip at huge Lakey Peak. We quizzed Teddy on some Brett trivia, so we're gonna have to ask you a couple questions and see how much you know your mentor.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how good I'm gonna do because.
Oh well, he's watching for sure right now. You watching, Brett? Like, hey, your Grom's gonna have to get some trivia here. So, we all know Brett won the U.S. Open twice in a row.
Twice. Yeah.
Do you know the 2 surfers he beat in those finals?
Oh man.
Can
Can you give me like options?
Let's just say they're like perennial top 5 surfers. One's still on tour and one is not.
Did you beat Kelly? No.
One wrong answer.
Uh.
No one remembers who got second place anyways.
Kalohe?
No. You want me to tell you? You got one more. You got 3 chances. You got to get 2, so you already...
Is he like an older surfer or like...
One's off tour and one's still on tour, but both of them are like perennial top 5 surfers their whole career.
Their whole career?
Yeah, these guys are in the top 5 every year almost. At least top 10 on their bad year. They're in the top 10.
Damn. Are they... What region are they from? You gotta tell me.
One's Australian, and if I tell you the other one...
Julian?
Nope.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
One of them has world titles under his belt, and he's from Australia.
Is that the one that's off tour or on tour?
That's the one that's off tour. I'm basically telling you at this point.
Is it not Mick? Is it Mick?
Mick Fanning.
Okay.
2009, Brett beat Mick Fanning in the final.
Yeah.
And 2009, that's when Fanning was priming.
Jeez. Yeah.
So that's a big dog to take down in the final.
Yeah.
Then the next year, he took down another big dog, Jordy Smith.
Jordy Smith.
So there you go. He didn't beat some young upstarts. He took down the top dogs to win those events.
Yeah.
All right. There's some Brett trivia. Now, what else I see on your Instagram? It says Junior Olympic Team. What's that all about? It said something like that, right?
Yeah.
What did I read?
For sure. It's the Junior Olympic, the Junior USA team. there's a circuit called the USA Surfing, and they kind of get like the best kids from the whole West Coast, and you have to qualify for it. And they run a circuit, like they run events, and the top people from that circuit get picked to be a part of a developmental USA team, and coached by Ryan Simmons. So
Yeah, Simo. We love Simo.
yeah, Simo. Yeah, it's a really great program. It really gives like all the kids opportunities to kind of like show their skills and develop their skills really, and like kind of have like more of a team working, like build your team working ability. You know what I mean?
And that's a stepping stone to potentially be in the Olympics later on. You guys are Junior Olympics.
Yeah, they're highly connected with the ISA, so they actually have like world like events like
Right.
with the other teams.
That's sick. Okay. So one day we might see Luke here in the Olympics, or at least the CTQS.
Yeah.
So
for
you're
sure.
just doing amateur contests? Any QS things going on, or what? Another year?
Yeah. I'm currently on the QS. I just missed the last Pismo contest because I was in Australia, but yeah, I started fully doing the QS this year. I thought I was gonna be able to do all the events, but I didn't because I was traveling. But hopefully next year I'll be able to like fully commit to every single event.
Well, that's cool. There, you got your toes in the water.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to get seated for next year.
Cool. So, and you were also just in Australia.
Yeah,
For
I
the
was.
Australia board is called the Usher Cup. Is that like the world championship of board rider clubs? Tell us what the whole Australia thing was about.
Okay, so, well, to start off, there's an organization that Huntington Beach started. Well, they started it in the West Coast, the board riders. It was already a thing in Australia for a bunch of years, but
That's kind of where the towns surf against the towns, like Newport versus Huntington, and that's the event structure, right?
yeah, so like 6 years ago, these legends, Casey Wheat, there's so many names. I don't even want to.
Oh, there's our boy Teddy.
Oh, there he is.
Look at that form. He just stays still the whole time. Little wrap, cutty, kick out. Little patty cake kick out.
There it
Checking
is.
for stingrays. Look for stingrays out here, dude. Everyone gets steps on stingrays out here. It's the most dangerous thing about Huntington.
He went without a leash?
Yeah, Teddy never wears a leash, even when
Gnarly.
he's going straight in the north side barrels. Okay,
That's
board
gnarly.
riders. Back to the board riders.
Yeah, so pretty much to make it simple, every city along the West Coast has a team. Even the East Coast has a team, and they compete against each other. And the Huntington Beach Board Riders got invited to do an international club event with Australia, and they had like 20-something teams from Australia, and then like a couple, like I think 7 international teams, and they all competed.
That's sick. They take those board rider things serious in
There.
Australia.
Yeah, it's actually a really prestigious like thing, like an event, like
Big time.
super big. Like if you can win against a bunch of international teams, that means like on some level you're like one of the best, you know.
So the Huntington Beach board riders got to go to Australia and compete at Snapper Rocks against all the Australian teams.
Yeah, so we could only pick 4 people, 3 boys and 1 girl, but yeah, we got to.
And you were one of those pick. Who was on the HB team?
It was me, Colby Ipa, Jeff Deffenbaugh, and Sarah Freyer.
Oh, sick. Jeff Deffenbaugh, former CT surfer.
Yeah, he's gnarly.
I'm surprised Brett didn't want to go on that one. He would flare up Snapper, potential winner.
Yeah, he mentioned that he didn't go, but he mentioned that right before we got sent off, he was kind of like, I kind of want
He
to
was
come.
debating that one.
Yeah,
Snapper
for
with
sure.
a couple people out. Woo.
Yeah, it's definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity for sure.
Yeah. What a beautiful place that is. You know what's cool about the board riders there? They have like full-blown clubhouses with like restaurants and like all the stuff there. It's like,
Yeah,
it's crazy how serious they take it. It's awesome.
I know it's really sick. Like, I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, it's really sick.
Did you go hang at the Snapper Board Riders Club
Yeah.
there and stuff?
Yeah, I did. I got food there like almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine if the Board Riders
I
Club
know.
was right there at right on the pier or something? That'd be sick.
I know that'd be so epic.
Sorry, Dukes. You're now the HB Board Riders Club. We're just taking over. All the surfers are gonna hang out there.
I'd be
But
all
yeah.
for it.
That's sick. So Luke was one of only 4 people selected from the Huntington surf team to go to Australia. That's insane. There's Tyler Gunther.
Ooh.
He's on the QS. He got to surf some challenger events last year, and he got second at the 1-star here. That's what catapulted him into those challenger series.
Yeah, Tyler's a ripper. I've known him for a long time. I don't think he knows this, but my first board was one of his old boards.
Oh, really?
It's like a 4-5 or something like that. Yeah.
Classic. Doc's
Yeah.
a Huntington guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, also, I noticed you went to Indo recently and dropped a pretty sick edit. And our team at Alani Media, our pre-production team, grabbed a couple clips from that
Oh,
thing.
epic. Sweet.
Maybe our director could cue it up and you could take us through it. It's not the whole thing because the whole thing's like 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
what's it called?
It's called Mystic Blue.
Mystic Blue. Okay, take us through this.
Yeah, so me and a couple friends went on a trip to Indonesia, and we just scored like the sickest waves ever. It's definitely an amazing experience to say the least. It got delayed by 3 years because of COVID, but we finally got to go on it. I mean, we surfed like literally perfect waves every
it
day.
looks like it.
all
Maybe
day.
you're glad it got delayed 3 years because you might have not getting this barreled 3 years ago.
I mean, we literally got like some of the best waves like that whole year. Like, we caught 2 swells in a 15-day period, and yeah.
Were you staying on a boat on the land? What was the deal?
I was staying at the Kandui Villas. So we were in a house. We were in houses.
That's sick. Is this Kandui's right here?
Yeah, so that's all the lefts you're seeing is all Kandui, and then the rights are either bank vaults or green bush.
What a dream. So it's just you and a couple buddies?
Yeah, it was me and a couple buddies and my dad and my brother.
How long were you guys there for?
We were there for 15 days.
Oh, there you go. Who filmed these clips?
The villas did. They do that whole.
Oh, they get all your clips too?
Yeah, that whole resort, that whole villa is so G'd up. Like, they've got like 5 cameras every angle. Like, look.
No way.
Land, water, like.
Dude,
it's
they
crazy.
know what the surfers want. They want their
yeah.
clips.
Yeah, and they like show you, like, they feed you every day, and they like show you like your clips after you surf. Like, at the end of the day, it's pretty sick.
That's worth the price.
Yeah, for sure. But
Because you know what? I just went to Fiji for 10 days and surfed the best cloud break ever, and I don't have one clip or photo to show for it.
that's a bummer.
It's all up here.
Well, sometimes that's the best, you know?
Yeah. Well, not when you got sponsors on your board. You need those clips.
Yeah, for sure.
What about who edited it? That's the hardest part. Who put that thing together?
Yeah, so it was all edited and produced by me.
Look at you. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to make sure that my first film was like just like exactly what I wanted, and I mean it took me a very long time, and like I seriously worked on it for like hours, like I just worked on it for so long, like not hours, but like
Well,
every
trust
day,
me,
like,
I know editing
long time.
takes a
Oh
long
my gosh,
time.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
that stuff's
really-
the hardest.
It's so gnarly.
Props to you for editing it
Oh,
yourself.
Yeah.
You
I was
got
gonna
right?
tell you, nowadays you want to be a successful pro surfer, you got to kind of just take everything in your own hands and do it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, no one's really gonna do it the way you want it to do it, like
Yeah.
you. Like, I don't know, like
You know, Mason Ho edits all his videos.
Does he
himself.
really?
Yeah.
that's
Rory
crazy.
films, Mason edits. Because just like you, he wants to put out what he wants to put out, his vision of himself.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like.
And you don't have to wait for the guys to edit it.
Yeah, exactly. You're like all froth. You're like, oh, I want to see how this is gonna turn out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then if it doesn't turn out good, you're gonna be all bummed.
Yeah,
So you
it's
kinda just
all on
wanna
you.
edit
I
it on
like
your own.
that because I was about to say to tell you to do that, but it seems like you're already way ahead of the game. That's kind of the pro surfing game. You better either be dropping clips or winning every event.
Exactly.
And if you can do both, then you're really skyrocketing.
That's the thing though. It's like you really have to balance yourself between like your competitive like nature and then like you're like not free surfing but like kind of like social media like editing like clip stuff because like either if you go too far in either direction it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you kind of have to compete because it gives you that like credibility factor.
Sure. That's definitely. I mean, they're both big things, I think.
Yeah.
But also the clips probably help you compete because you get to examine yourself and see exactly what's going down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no, I don't think any contest is gonna be like Kanduri
And,
dropping in, getting barreled for like 5 seconds every wave. But
maybe when you're on the CT surfing G-Land, that'll all come around. Plus, you know what? The sponsors really like the videos. We got Rezzy.
Yeah, Rezzy.
Rezzy's seen some cameras. He can't help himself. He's coming over here.
From back there, I thought it was like a lifeguard setup, and I got closer.
This is a live surfing show. It's the couch surfing show.
Who's out there?
Teddy.
Teddy, Tyler Gunter,
He's almost done with his session, right?
Tom Rezvin.
All right.
Rezzy, we're gonna get your clips. We're gonna dissect it if you get a good one. Yeah, we're live.
Dude, it looks way better when you're closer.
Way better. Local legend, Tom Rezvin. That guy frosts harder than anyone I know.
He's out there longer than any Grom. I'm telling you right now.
He is.
If there's a wave of the day, he's getting it.
Dude, you gotta give him credit. The guy's throwing straight up fast air revos at like 45.
Yeah, he's actually a legend.
He's actually a legend. Some people used to get annoyed by him because he catches so many good waves, but I love Rezzy.
Yeah,
And I think he's just kind of become legend status lately.
You can't really hate on him. He's a local around the whole West Coast. Like, I swear, everywhere I go, like I went to Black's the other day, and he was just there.
Yeah.
Catching a sick one. Like I was like, what?
I love it. When I see him, I'm like, okay, I know I'm at the right spot because Rezzy checked here.
Exactly.
Rezzy checked Newport. He checked Rincon. He's down at Black's. But yeah, he's a local legend, and he freaking rips still for however old he is. You know, he's the janitor at the high school. Did you know that?
What high school?
I think Huntington High and some other high schools.
Oh, really? I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
Rezzy, if you notice, Rezzy's never out here super early because Rezzy's working late cleaning the high school.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah, if you go to Huntington High or whatever high school, your janitor freaking straight up rips is going to throw airs in your face.
I went to Huntington High.
Yeah, well,
graduated last year.
I don't know if he's Huntington High, but I know he's basically the cleaning guy after hours. That's why he can't get out there that early because he's cleaning late at night.
Lucky us, we wouldn't get any waves, I don't think.
Yeah. He's a sanitary technician. That's the technical term.
Yeah, that's a government job. That's good. You got benefits and a pension.
He's got benefits, pension. But yeah, where were we? It's contest versus clips. Luke's going for both, which is great. The sponsors like the clips.
I think you have to in this day and age. It's not enough to just be a competitive surfer.
Unless you're literally winning every event, like you kind of got to drop some clips.
I mean, I personally had a friend that really was winning every event, and like I think he was trying to get a sponsor from Red Bull, and they were like, dude, you got like 1,000 followers, like and you post like every year, once every year. I
noticed you got 100K.
Oh yeah.
Sponsors must be psyched on that number.
Yeah, they're definitely stoked on the exposure I get for them and they get for me, and just the ability to be endorsed by like a huge company is like really like it looks really good, and then obviously I'm endorsing them, so it's kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Just having that sticker on the nose is just a little boost of confidence, I feel like.
It definitely is. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of always wanted to be sponsored by a major company like Hurley, and when I finally got on it, I was like that little Grom right there.
Yeah, look at it. The Groms around here have like 10 stickers on them by the time they're 8.
I got more sponsors than me.
What about your sponsors? Let's plug them. Let's make them happy.
Yeah, for sure. So my main sponsor is obviously going to be Hurley. They're I mean, I think everyone knows Hurley. They're an amazing international brand. Jack's Surf Shop, so they have one right over here at Huntington. I look at it pretty much every day.
Yup.
They can hook you up with the surfboards and gear. And then Sessions West Coast Deli is a really sick food place. We can get lunch after this, actually. If you
Oh, they're
want.
gonna hook us up.
Yeah, they can.
That's
And
one of the sickest sponsors. I have a food sponsor.
yeah, for sure. Every time I surf, I go straight there, like right after.
Do you have
Fuel
like
up.
an allowance? Can you order 500 sandwiches, or you get a certain amount?
They love me over there, so I mean, I don't.
You don't abuse your privileges.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you gotta be cool with it. And then there's Futures. They've been hooking me up with fins for the last few years. Their fins are just amazing.
And they're based in Huntington, right?
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, a little bit further out, but actually I don't know. Yeah, are they
I
based?
think they're in Huntington.
Okay, cool.
We actually met Vince, the owner, founder, at the Eddie I Cow the other week.
Oh, no way.
He was there checking the scene.
Yeah.
And we were there filming for Surfline. There's Taj Miller, second generation Ripper. His dad, Todd Miller,
It's gnarly. Yeah.
won the Cold Water Classic. You know, his dad won the Cold Water Classic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taj has been ripping every day. Huntington. He surfs here a lot. He's been
Yeah.
ripping.
I was telling Teddy, like, any kid from Orange County, Southern California, you wanna be a professional surfer, you better figure out Huntington Beach,
Oh yeah.
'cause that's where all these events are going down. That's where you're gonna qualify. You better know this lineup. That's why we got Tyler Gunther. We got all these rippers out here today, 'cause they know you gotta do it in Huntington.
Oof. Who's that? I don't know. But yeah, if you don't understand this wave, you're not gonna. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for you to make it pretty far
Yeah.
in surfing. But and then I'm riding my last. I'm riding Sharp Eye boards right now. Their boards are actually like really sick.
Those are a
probably the best-
popular item nowadays.
They're probably the best. I would say they're one of the best boards in the whole world right now. They know how to shape boards.
Yeah, they got some big dogs on there. I think the world champion is
Yeah.
riding their boards.
Felipe, yeah.
So that says something.
And the future world champion Kanoa is riding them too. So
Oh yeah, our boy Kanoa.
yeah.
He's my boy. He saw me get a good barrel at 56 and gave me props, so I love that guy.
Yeah, Kanoa's really dope. I mean, he's not around here as much as Brett, but he's kind of almost on the same level as Brett. I mean,
Oh yeah. Top 5 surfer in the world.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's cool about Huntington too, to be able to share the lineup, to see like how those guys surf, the level, and then you get to compare like, okay, that's how I got where I got to get to.
Yeah, that's where I got it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to look at them and be like, okay, well, this is where I have to be. This is where I want to be. You know, like, this is how I want to surf. You kind of can model your. Oh, there's Tyler.
Tyler,
Sick one.
flying on that one.
Look how fast he gets speed. Oh. The waves are kind of tricky out there. I mean, the sun is literally blaring right into your eyes when you go right, making
Oh.
it super hard to time, like any turn you do.
There's our boy Teddy.
There he is. Ugh.
Up into the lip. He says he's like to milk the wave all the way to the end. Oh.
There he is.
Catches that outside rail straight onto a stingray.
Sheesh.
Have you stepped on a stingray out here? It's a notorious stingray area.
I actually haven't. I've stepped on a couple, but I haven't gotten stung. I only got stung in Newport. Newport's kind of nice.
Really? Newport has them too, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to shuffle your feet or just try not to hit the bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on, live camera crew?
We're our replay cam is down at the moment.
Replay
Figured it
cam
out.
is down.
No
Otherwise,
replay on
we'd
that
be,
last one, Teddy. Sorry.
we can't replay that last one, but he probably wouldn't want us to. He was trying to duck out of going out there.
I think he's getting a little locked up. It's pretty cold out there, and there's like long periods in between sets.
Yeah. What was it like today? What's the crowd out there? Did you tell him you're on the live surfing show? Back out?
I I probably should have. I got burned a couple of times. I don't know if you saw, but I mean, it's pretty difficult out there. I mean, it's really cold. Like you would kind of get locked up because
It's that cold, huh? People at
Yeah.
home are going, dude, it looks toasty and warm.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, you get out there and you kind of get locked up, just waiting for a wave.
You don't wear booties? You don't go for the booties?
I don't really like the booties, no.
No. I used to hate them too, but you know what? My feet got so cold I couldn't surf anyway, so I just learned to love them.
I maybe I'll do that.
What else? You want some more? You want some Huntington trivia? We're gonna quiz
Let's do
you.
it.
We're gonna
Yeah.
quiz you. Look, I got my notes here.
Just letting you know, I lived under a rock for the first 10 years of my life, so.
Well, we asked Kanoa all these questions, and he nailed every one of them.
All right.
Okay, we'll do multiple choice.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. When was the pier originally built? A,
Oh, man.
1927, B, 1902, or C, 1943? 27, 02, or 43?
I don't. Man. Oh, wait, when was it? When was
Originally
it built?
built,
Oh,
the
originally.
first
so
time.
The first one? Probably 27? No? Not 27.
You were close. It was 1902.
What?
Was the first pier structure they built. That means this thing's like 120 years old or something.
Some high-tech stuff.
Yep. Okay, how about this? What was the name of the founder of Huntington Beach?
Founder of Huntington Beach?
Who's the city named after? Kanoa got this one right off the bat.
He
knew.
did?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. In a second, he had it.
Oh, man. Nah,
He's a true HB Loke.
I honestly could not tell you.
Okay. It was Henry Huntington.
Okay,
The
yeah.
city's
definitely.
named after Henry Huntington. He was a railway magnate. And then
Was he,
I think
he was a surfer?
No. He was a big tycoon, probably a bad dude, but whatever. He invested in the area and developed the area, and hence they renamed it Huntington
Wait,
Beach.
what year was that?
I think that was around like early 1900s. I think Huntington was incorporated in 1909. So around that time. And then I think, he must have invested in oil because there's oil around here. And I believe they used to call it Shell Beach before it was named Huntington Beach after he developed the area.
Huh.
Look at this little mini Grom. I didn't even get in the water when I was that kid's age. But yeah, believe it or not, I went to college and I have a degree in history. That's how I know all this useless information. And I also Googled it last night and wrote it down.
Good old Google.
What about your school program? Homeschool, HB, what's the deal?
Yeah, so I'm kind of taking.
Or you graduate, you're 18.
Yeah, so I'm graduated. I was enrolled at Westcliff University. They have a really sick surf program. I'm kind of taking some time off now though because I've been traveling and I didn't really want to, be doing school while I was
Deal with
traveling.
school, I know.
Yeah, so it's an online program, or they have classes in person, but I was doing the online program.
Is that our boy? No, that's me bust. Going for the alley-oop. You keep missing Teddy.
No.
Camera guy blowing it. Our camera guy hasn't filmed surfing in a while. He's been filming fashion and Speedo and all kinds of different stuff. California closets.
Yeah.
We do all kinds of normal outside of the surf industry work. That's how we can afford all this stuff we bought and bring all this action live. Because we actually make money outside of the surf world, which is actually easier than making money in the surf world.
There's Christian Signs walking up the beach.
There's Christian Signs. All the gnarly coaches are down here in the morning.
Soon enough, he'll have this set up so you can.
Yeah. Oh, I
Advanced.
was saying this is some advanced. We could do some seriously advanced coaching here, because we're gonna get all your clips, and then we're gonna have a panel of experts rewind it and critique you.
Yeah.
And then there's Teddy.
There he is. Ooh.
Little wrap on the inside.
That was sick.
One more snap. He was telling us he milks every wave till the end. That's how.
I think he's not quite in his element right now. Usually he's north side, just getting absolutely drained, like right before the
Yeah.
heat hits the pier.
It's a little late too. He's usually like the first guy out.
Yeah, for sure.
So he said he hasn't changed on the beach in like 10 years because he just puts his wetsuit on in his house and comes down first thing.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while either.
What's your theory? You get it on at the house, or you
I mean,
get it
that's
on
what I
at the
did this
parking
morning.
lot?
I mean, house is better. It goes house, parking lot, and then sand because come on, like
Yeah, you
it's
get
kind
all
of
sandy.
it's just like it kind of gets everywhere and it like kind of ruins your session before you even started.
What's the pre-surf program? Are you doing like 25 stretches, drinking coffee? What's the pre-surf
Um,
program?
I'm definitely not super gnarly about it. Like I know there's definitely a lot of theories, and a lot of kids like to wake up like 10 hours before they go surf and and eat vegetables and work out and
What, you just pop
drink
up and
drink a
throw the wetsuit on?
No, I mean, like, obviously I'm going to try to wake up early and, like, get a little bit of stretching in, and then, like, go down to the beach, watch the waves, kind of, like, break down, like, what I'm going to do out there. Like, I'm not just going to go into it, like, blind, because that's how you have a bad session. But, yeah, I mean, just take.
Oh, here's
there he
Teddy on a
is.
little runner. Pop the air. Oh.
Oh, floater.
Speed float.
It's nice. Yeah.
What's Teddy's status, legend status out here?
Does
Does it go like Brett, Teddy? How's it? What's the hierarchy?
I think he's right there, to be honest. In my book, at least, he's. I mean, ever since I moved here, I always just remember him being just as gnarly as everyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's one of the best from Huntington, I think.
He's definitely like one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's Taji Miller. Look at all these Newport guys invading your zone. Do you pull rank on them out there?
I mean, it's hard to control a spot. That's Huntington. it's like I mean, sometimes it's like lowers, but I don't know. I definitely get regulated in Newport a good amount. I don't know though. I'm friends with all of them. It's hard to really like be like, hey, this is my wave. You know what I mean?
Well, I know when I did all those contests, the best thing about doing the amateurs events was like you meet all these kids from all the other towns that surf. That's how I know Nate Yeomans and all these guys from doing the event. So I bet you know all these kids. Same deal.
Yeah, everyone kind of knows each other. There's everyone's kind of in the. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's a surfer. Everyone's in the same boat. Like, there's really no reason to like be like all like territorial and stuff. Like everyone's just trying to be good, be a surfer. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It shouldn't be like a whole thing. I feel like.
Especially if you live in Southern California, there's kind of no getting around it. So you might as well just embrace it.
It's like everyone's just gonna surf wherever the waves are the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can share. Like, there's enough waves for everyone, I think. I don't know.
There you go. Look at it. Luke's a share. He likes to share, as they say in Hawaii. This guy's got the same suit as Teddy.
He's ripping.
Everyone rips in Huntington. Surf City, USA. So what's next? What's next for Luke? What's the goals?
I'm definitely gonna be focused more on competitive surfing. I'm just trying to build my skills and train. I mean, everyone. It's not a one-day thing. It's like when you're training to become a professional surfer. You know, it's not like you're not gonna become a pro surfer in a day. You're not gonna become a pro surfer in a week, not a year. Like, it takes time, you know, and experience, and I guess that's what's next for me is experience, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue. I want to drop another film. I don't know. I don't know.
Where do you want to go film?
I think the next place I want to go is Bali. I think I'm going to go back to Indonesia.
Oh, there you go. You can't go wrong with Indo. Look at Rezzy got one.
Oh, I missed it.
Rezzy's frothing. He's seen all the cameras are ready for him.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest clip jonesers ever. He loves his clips.
He does love his clips. He loves his waves.
Yeah. I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
What about what's the biggest tip Brett's given you? Anything stuck in your mind?
Off the top, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
Teddy's looking a little cold. Crossover guy 420 says.
Yeah, it's definitely cold out there.
Teddy's a little chilly. He doesn't wear booties either. His feet are cold. Okay, best advice Brett gave you.
I mean, like, it's nothing super specific, but he always kind of tells you to like he always like he tells you to just keep going, like, and you know, you hear it from a lot of people, like, oh, keep going, like, it's just like you hear it all the time, but when he says it, he really means it, you know what I mean? It's it's like keep doing what you're doing, and you'll like be somewhere. You know what I mean?
Especially when it's coming from someone that's actually done it.
Yeah.
Like if I told you to keep going, you'd be like, dude, what do you know? You're freaking a commentator. But when the 2-time U.S. Open guy's like, dude, keep going, you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, let's do this. Let's do it. I'm gonna keep going.
That's what I gotta do. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you think of our getup here? What do you think of the show?
I think it's awesome. I'm kind of mad I didn't think of it before you did, to be honest. That's what I was
Everyone's mad.
thinking.
Everyone's got ideas, but no one does it.
I mean, it's so hard to like surfers are the worst, bro. I swear. Like,
There's the
it's
guy that
so
put
hard
it
to
all
get-
together.
There
This
he
guy,
is.
Omar.
Let's go. But yeah, it's surfers are just like really hard to like get them to do anything. I feel like.
We can hardly get him to surf. Teddy didn't even want to go out there.
Yeah.
Surfers are the worst. They don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
No, we're having fun. Has Luke surfed Damas and Costa?
Damas. I think I have. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have. I kind of like to stay local. I didn't really travel a lot unless I was competing. And there was never any events where I lived, so
Were you just winning all those events? Or
yeah,
what?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's when
Yeah.
you need. I have to go back to Surf City to master my
Exactly.
craft.
Oh yeah, like I used to win everything. Like I remember there was one season I won every event, like probably 6 in a row. Broke my arm and still won overall. Like at the end of the year.
Oh, look at you! I bet all the kids hated you.
No, we were all friends. We were too young for the hate type
For
of
the
thing.
hate
but,
to come in.
but yeah,
Like, dude, Luke's winning every one. Dude.
I-
Just let us
I
take one. There's Tyler Gunter coming in.
there he is, the legend.
The
Phew.
legend. He's the top dog in Newport right now.
He's gnarly.
He's the highest rated guy from Noobs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler.
Woo.
You're on the next one.
Yeah, but what I was saying is I in Costa Rica I couldn't lose, and then I came here and I couldn't even make round one barely. Like it was just such like a shock. Like this level of surfing in the West Coast is like the most. I think is in my opinion is the most elevated surfing. Like some of the most elevated surfing in the whole world.
I mean, I don't disagree. You come down here in the morning or lowers on one of those summer days, you're just like, oh my God, every one of these kids rip
It's
so
everywhere.
hard.
It's everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah. What about the level of surfing Australia? What were you seeing there? Any observations?
Everyone there rips really hard. I was mostly surprised about the kids. Like the 13-year-old kids all surfed so good, and they were all sponsored. Like
Yeah.
at
Just
such a
like
young
here.
age. Like it's I know it's crazy. Like to think that like a multi-million-dollar company can really invest like in a 13-year-old kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that happens young in surfing. Surfing's kind of not like a lot of other sports. Most sports you got to go through high school, even college to like before you get on any kind of professional team. Oh my God, I thought that thing was a coyote, but it's their dog. See that down there?
Oh, gnarly. Yeah, the thing's built like a coyote.
They got coyotes creep down here every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, the level of surfing is extremely high nowadays. Did you have any meat pies? What was your favorite thing about Australia? Did you eat
I
some
mean-
meat pies, mate?
I didn't have any meat pies.
What?
I tried Vegemite.
I lived there for a year and I eat those things every day.
Really? Are they good?
Dude,
I mean, they're
so
not good. I mean, they're great, but they're not good for you.
Oh, really?
They're not good for you, but they're good tasting. They're like little pot pies. They're so good.
Yeah. I think the waves just were so, like amazing. Like
Where were you surfing? Snapper or
Yeah, I was-
D-Ba? What
I
was
s-
the program?
I pretty much woke up at like 4:30 every morning and surfed snapper like before anyone was out there. That's the only time you could really like get every wave. Like
Oh, yeah. That's
Um,
one of my favorite places in the world. The
Yeah,
Goldie, mate.
snapper's awesome.
So how would you rate today on a scale of 1 to 10 for HB?
For HB, I would rate probably like a 6. Like it's not terrible. It's not like I would say like if 5 was like the middle like in between good and bad, it's probably a 6.
6, all right. We're on top of 5, so that's good.
Yeah. Be the top half.
What about that clip? Can we keep that clip of the week segment again? Maybe Luke here's got a different opinion.
What is it?
We pick 3 clips we like because we're video guys.
Okay.
So we
We're
pick.
going to go back same segment?
Just one more time. Let's see. We're just getting Luke's opinion. The audience already knows which one we pick. Let's see what he thinks because he's a Grom, and these are the kids that matter. Who cares what some 40-year-old surfer thinks?
Okay, let me get it queued up.
Clip of the week.
Okay, we picked 3 clips.
Okay.
You're gonna watch them and tell us your favorite.
Okay, they're back to back here.
Let's see it.
Clip 1.
Clip 1. Italo Ferreira.
Ooh.
Superman thing to bunny hop the photographer. Flying down the line, this new wave pool.
Wow.
Full rotation.
Where is that?
It's the new wave pool in Brazil, I think.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right, clip number 2.
Oh, clip number 2. Here's my personal favorite, Mason
this?
Ho.
Mason. Wow.
On the sand.
Wow.
Into the sand.
That's awesome.
All right, clip number 3.
Clip number 3, Koa Smith.
Oh,
the day of
man.
the Eddie at some psycho outer reef.
Oh, man.
That wave looks big on a GoPro. You know it's big.
That gives me chills just watching it. Wow. I mean,
Well, that must be the winner if you're getting chicken skin.
shoots.
What about the big stuff?
He didn't make the barrel.
No, he didn't. But he packed that.
It would
thing.
it would have to be. Is there another one?
That's it.
Okay.
3 clips.
Clip of the week.
It would have to be. It would have to
Clip of the week.
Oh, we got a double
Sorry.
clip of the week.
be. It would have to be Koa, if he made the barrel.
Oh, but you're not giving him the make?
I don't know. I mean, that wave was crazy. It would have to be Koa. Like, I think it's Koa.
Well, that's the one that gave you chicken skin, so you
Yeah.
got to go with your instinct.
Yeah, I think Koa.
Okay, Koa Smith wins. We were totally biased earlier because Mason Ho's our boy, so we picked Mason. But
Okay.
Koa was a close second, I think, in the poll as well. We did a whole viewer poll. They all picked Mason too because Mason's a popular guy, but that Koa one was crazy. What about the big wave stuff? Are you down? What's your theory on that? What's kind of the biggest stuff you gotten yourself into? Because to be a pro surfer nowadays, you got to kind of charge too.
Yeah. That's.
You don't have to go that big. You don't have to go outer reef 40 foot.
Yeah.
But, you know,
We keep missing Teddy.
we keep
Sorry,
missing
Teddy.
Teddy. Sorry, Teddy.
He's not
Yeah.
doing a whole lot, but it's all good.
That was probably his sickest wave in 10 years, and we missed it.
Yeah, with the big wave stuff. I mean, I try to obviously I try to put myself in situations where I'm uncomfortable, and I'm definitely uncomfortable with big waves coming from
Well, I mean, those
Huntington and-
Candui's waves are looking pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Kandui is really scary, and I definitely got a couple reef tattoos and some gnarly experiences from there. But I mean, the level that people are putting themselves, like the level of big wave surfing that nowadays is just like, it's so much gnarlier than like anything I've ever even like thought of.
Yeah, they're off
And-
the charts
And like kids
nowadays.
my age are doing it, and it's just like I'm like, oh.
Are you feeling the pressure, the big wave pressure? I mean, but you don't
Definitely.
have to go like Jaws status, but
Yeah.
you might have to pull into some big barrels here soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it looks like you're on your way.
Yeah, I'm
Candui's.
definitely trying. I mean, I was at Black's for that last gnarly swell.
Well, there you go. Wasn't it massive?
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's the thing
Yeah.
about I guess the disadvantage around here is like to really feel some big power, you kind of gotta get out of Huntington, Newport zone. But
Yeah.
there is Blacks, there's Totos, there's Mavericks, and then obviously Hawaii is a short little airplane ride.
Yeah.
What about North Shore? You gotten over there a bit?
I am disappointed in myself to say that I haven't been there in a little bit. It's definitely been like a couple years. I've been trying to go every year, but I always have something planned, and this year it was Australia, and the last year it was Costa Rica, going back to see my mom in Costa Rica because she lives there, and I'm trying to go. I think I'm gonna go this month.
There
trying
you
to go
go.
this month.
This is the time to go.
I'm trying to go during the Sunset Pro, the Hurley Sunset Pro. I think
Well,
it'd be-
Brett will be there, for
Yeah.
Hurley.
Yeah.
Is
sure.
he coaching the athletes there at Sunset?
I think he's doing it something like that. Yeah.
Sunset scares me.
Really?
I mean, I think I prefer a shallow hollow wave over a big deep wave.
Yeah.
But that's me.
I think Haleiwa scares me a little bit more. That's where I got this.
Oh yeah, Haleiwa's gnarly. Mason's
Yeah.
my favorite server. The Co's wave is bananas. I saw the other day was tripping. Matt Schuster. Do you
Yeah,
know who
Matt.
Matt Schuster is?
No, I don't.
He's like the OG Volcom filmer guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he used to do all the Volcom video production.
Does
Or
he
a
still
lot of
film
it.
or what?
Yeah, well, he kind of does stuff with us a lot. He's kind of graduated from the surf world to
Okay.
big
Yeah.
giant commercial real estate companies
Yeah,
like Kilroy.
It seems like when.
He does a lot of stuff for Rourke too. Do you know-
Rourke, he does
Oh
the Rourke
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
But he's got his roots at the Volcom Stone, staying at the Volcom house, filming all the gnarly surfers.
so many gnarly surfers coming out of the Volcom, the whole
Yeah.
Volcom family. You know.
Who's like your favorite surfer right now? Who do you watch before you surf? Who do you
Oh,
get amped
man.
up to?
Man.
What was
it's-
on the playlist this morning?
It's kind of. I mean, I'm usually just watching like the last thing I watched was Kanoa's film. It's kind of takes you like through like the last year's like whole like situation where he made top 5 and he was like kind of like struggling to get in there, but then he made it. But yeah, that film was great. But if I'm just trying to get like hyped up,
Yeah, who's the hype man?
for a long time I watched Nat Young actually.
Oh, that's sick.
Nat
Goofy
Young was
foot?
my
That's-
favorite my favorite surfer to watch, like to like kind of take inspiration from my
oh,
backside.
well, his technique is perfect
It's
backside.
undefeated.
Who
But
do you sub to on YouTube when you go on there? Who are you looking at?
YouTube,
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
who
you
do you follow?
subscribing to?
I mean, obviously you gotta give your hats off to Koa because he's like probably the biggest surfer on YouTube and Kai Lenny. But I mean, I like to I don't know, I like to watch more like ripping. Obviously I'm sub to them and I watch their videos, but I like to watch Mick.
Mick.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's absolutely insane. Like
Talk about perfect technique.
Ethan Ewing too as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's kind of my new young gun favorite.
yeah,
Super formed out.
yeah. Ethan's on a different level. His style is
So
crazy.
it's Mick or Ethan before the HB amp session
Yeah, for sure.
for Luke. What about nicknames? You got any funny nicknames? What does everyone call you?
A lot of my friends call me Makua because it's my middle name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was named after Makua in
Makua
Hawaii.
Rothman?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. My dad named
Makua, if
me
you're
after-
watching,
Yeah, Makua.
middle name named after you. Kids are
Yeah.
getting named after Makua.
Yeah, my dad really likes him, so he decided it was gonna be my first name, but it didn't end up happening.
It only went middle name for
Yeah.
the Makua fandom.
Yeah, so a lot of people call me Makua or Kua, and then my friends used to call me Baby because I'm like super young. I was super young for my grade. I was a 16-year-old senior, so everyone would call me Baby.
Does that mean you're extra smart?
I mean, I don't know.
What kind of grades were you getting in that?
I
What was it? Academy? Surf Academy?
well, you mean in Huntington or at Huntington High School or?
Yeah, Huntington High
The college
School.
you went to.
Oh, the college.
No, it was what was it like? What did you call it? Was it the Surf Academy or
Westcliff.
Westcliff? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was only there for one semester, but at the high school I started getting really good grades, and then I started surfing more and paying more attention to something else. But
Well, we know it's in you. We know the brain's in there when you concentrate.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's for everyone. If you really care about something and you put your time into it, you're gonna do good. You know, it's like.
You should have just been a Spanish guy because you already know Spanish, right?
What do you mean? Oh, I took
Did
I
you
failed
get-
Spanish.
You failed Spanish?
Yeah, I failed Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, look at this Grom ripping. I mean, are you pretty fluent in it? Like, I mean, maybe you don't write it so well. That's what happens. A lot of people just know it, but
Yeah, I
they
kind of
weren't formally educated with it.
I kind of speak like caveman Spanish.
Yeah,
Like
just
my-
loked out. They're like, "Oh, where are you from? Costa Rica?" You're like, "Yep."
Yeah, literally.
Is surfing like the kryptonite degrades? What would you guys think?
I think I mean, you can't really necessarily say surfing in particular, but it seems that a lot of surfers don't get very good grades.
First period, second period's tough.
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drawing
exactly.
drawing perfect waves in his textbook.
Yeah, literally. I mean, yeah, first and second period, late. I was late almost every day. My last year of school. So that was pretty
Typical pro surfer, late
bad. Yeah,
for class.
But if you guys do you guys know who Andy Verdone is?
Yeah, he's the HB surf coach, right?
Yeah, big shout out to him. He really helped me out with school and cleared a lot of my lates, my absences, and my tardiness.
You're learning social skills down here.
Exactly.
It's very important.
Yeah, super important.
Sorry, gang, I'm out. Pipes on. Ha ha.
Woo!
Yeah,
It's on right now?
I think it's gonna start at 10. That's why, like.
Did you
we're
pick
pro-
your fantasy team?
I actually did. I usually don't do fantasy, but the Newport Board Riders got like their little league, so I picked a couple. You know that?
Who's on your fantasy team?
Oh, all the normal guys. Who do I got? I got Griffin on there. I'm totally biased. That's why I always lose. I just know like the guys I kind of know. I just pick them.
Yeah, for sure.
Who
Who's
else? I got Barron.
Who do you got winning that event?
Griffin.
Griffin.
Nah, he could. I think. Yeah.
Of course, anyone could. I think. You're on tour for a reason, you know.
Oh yeah, I think he's due for a big pipe result
I
because
think
he
he's-
charges that place so hard, but like he almost
I
charges
know.
it too hard.
I swear I see like every other week I see him like a gnarly clip of him just like falling out of the sky.
Kanoa could win it. Kanoa got second that one year.
Kanoa always does pretty good at
Yeah.
pipe. I feel like
He freaking charges too.
yeah. Where's Teddy? I haven't seen him in a while.
We
Kinda
haven't seen
forgot
him.
about him.
What time is it? Time for Teddy to come in? Because pipe's starting. All our viewers are going to watch the pipe contest.
Dude, our viewers just went up. It's better over here.
our
Couch
viewers
surfing.
just went skyrocketed.
Yeah, we got better.
They want to
waves than
watch
pipe.
2-foot Huntington instead of 10-foot pipe, of course. Yeah, maybe one day we'll be doing the couch surfing show at Pipeline with Mason Ho. How would that be?
That would be epic.
That would be cool, huh?
Yeah,
We'll get Luke a wave out there.
let's do it.
You're out there, Luke. Pipe
I'm
pipe
there.
time.
Just text me.
So who's like your biggest rival? Who's your competition in this age group? Who do you always find yourself in the final with?
For the longest time, it was. Do you know Lucas? You know who Lucas Austin is?
Yeah,
He's probably one of the
he's
best.
O'Neill guy, right?
Yeah, I would say he's probably one of the best surfers in the world for our age. I mean, for the longest time, I found him like it was like me and him like first and second, or mostly him first, mostly me second. But and I definitely used to hate that, and that made me hate him. But I mean, we're like crazy good friends now. We're really close now. We actually took a trip to Jeffreys Bay,
No
South
way.
Africa. Yeah, we pretty much lived there for like 2 months.
What? That sounds like a dream trip.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a really, really good kid. He works very hard.
Yeah, but you used to just hate him and comp out with him.
I mean,
He
we
kept
used to
beating you.
used to get in like really gnarly beef, like
In the heats?
Yeah, like we would just like back paddle each other and like just scratch, kick, punch for waves, not.
There's our boy
scratch.
Teddy. Snap. Throw some spray.
Sick one.
One little checker.
I think he's over it. You can tell.
We barely got him out there.
He might be coming in. What is he doing
Is he
here?
coming in? He's checking for stingrays.
Should I move over one or should we just have
If
him
he
sit
comes
the
in, yeah, he's gonna sit right
Yeah.
here, or we'll just
Put the
we'll
shirt
just wrap it. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
he's
Look at Luke knows, dude. He's a
Come on.
pro. He knows. Get those stickers up there. Get the
Yeah.
branding up there.
You guys have a couple stickers I can grab after this or what?
Dude, we need some. This is our first merchandise. No, we don't have stickers yet, but we
He's
will soon.
sick.
We'll make sure to get you one too,
Yeah, for sure.
cause you're our second on our second show ever.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
for
have
having
you.
me. I
Of
appreciate it.
course,
You
dude.
guys got to have me back though. after.
100%, dude. Once we have 100,000 followers like you do, we're gonna have you back on.
Sweet. I'm in for it. I love this whole idea. I mean, it's original, it's innovative. Like,
Thank you.
I don't know. It's just like amazing.
It's kind of just what surfers do. We surf and then we sit on the beach
talk crap.
and we talk crap about the other surfer. Here's Teddy slow
There he
mo.
is. Here we go.
Look at that form. Take it away.
He's kind of got so nice little lip line snap. He's kind of got like the quiet upper body
Yeah.
thing going, I think he belongs on a wave like double that size. I think he would look a lot better. But yeah, I mean.
Well, Teddy, we were talking about. He used to have this tape, VHS tape of all Tom Kern's best clips.
Really?
And he would just watch that thing on rewind, repeat. And actually, he lost it, so all the other Groms were pissed that Teddy lost the Kern tape.
No way.
Yeah, Teddy.
What up?
You did it.
You're out there.
He surfed. Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you, Teddy. Here, we're going to wrap it up real quick.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Wait, I got a couple shout-outs right before we end this. Because I want to plug some people that helped me out. Number one plug is Cheeseburger, Keone Nozaki. Thank you, Cheeseburger, for letting us stay at your house during the Eddie Aikau. And if anyone goes to Hawaii and wants a surf lesson, one of the best lessons from the best person you could ever get a lesson from, you got to go to North Shore Bonsai Surf School. That's Burger's surf school. Him and his brother run it. They got beginner lessons. They got advanced lessons. They are the best. And it's nsbonsaisurfschool.com. So if you're ever in Hawaii, go and get a lesson from them. I might get a lesson from them. The advanced classes, they film you and get your clips.
That's epic.
So there we go. You know who Burger is, Luke?
Yeah, I do, actually.
All right. You better go to Hawaii.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, catch it live. We're live. I think we're off next week, but we're back the week after. And Spotify, follow us on there. You can watch the whole thing. You can start it, pick it up later. It's a really good place to watch it. Spotify podcast, Couchsurfing Show. TikTok, Instagram, TikTok. A bunch of our clips going viral there, so go catch us there. You'll see you guys. We'll see you guys up there soon.
We're going to go back to the office right now and make a bunch of highlights of you guys.
Look at that. What service?
Let's go. We're all stoked.
We're all stoked. We did it. We did another episode. We're not going to be here next week because we actually got to make normal money and have day jobs. So, we can't do this every week unless someone starts paying us a bunch of money, which might never happen. But we're still having fun. All right. So, it's there. We're going to wrap it up here, I guess. The Couch Surfing Show, Episode 2 from Huntington Beach.
Yeah,
Teddy Navaro and Luke Guinaldo.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, guys. It's not a podcast. It's not a webcast. It's kind of both. It's the Couch Surfing Show. Woo!